Hello, this is Mr. White. We're on Chapter 11, and this is Lesson 5, Vertebrate Diversity. My Planet Diary. Sending messages. Have you ever felt like stomping your feet to show your frustration? People aren't the only ones who stomp their feet to express themselves. Researchers think that elephants communicate by stomping. For example, they think elephants stomp their feet to greet one another and to send warnings. What if an animal has no feet to stomp? It can sing. Many species of whales communicate with one another through song. They make different sounds to communicate different messages. Who knows what else researchers will discover about animal communication? What are the major groups of vertebrates? Vertebrates, like all other animals, are diverse. They live in almost all types of environments on Earth and vary in shape, size, and color. There are 5 major groups of vertebrates. There are fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Members of each group share certain characteristics. Fishes. A fish is a vertebrate that lives in water and uses fins to move. Most fishes are ectotherms. They have scales and obtain oxygen through gills. They make up the largest group of vertebrates. Based on certain characteristics, fishes are organized into 3 major groups, which are shown in Figure 1. Jawless fishes have no jaws or scales. They scrape, suck, and stab their food. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, a tissue more flexible than bone. Fish with jaws, scales, and skeletons made of cartilage are cartilaginous fishes. Bony fishes have jaws, scales, and a pocket on each side of the head that holds the gills. Their skeletons are made of hard bone. Amphibians. You may know that some amphibians, such as frogs, can be noisy neighbors. Frogs, toads, and salamanders are examples of amphibians. An amphibian is a vertebrate that is an ectothermic and spends its life in water and its adult life on land. In fact, the word amphibian means double life. Most amphibians spend their adult lives on land, but they return to water to lay eggs and reproduce. Look at the amphibians in Figure 2. Reptiles. The alligator, snake, and chameleon shown in Figure 3 are all reptiles. A reptile is an ectothermic vertebrate that has scaly skin and lungs and lays eggs on land. Some reptiles, such as sea turtles, live in water but still breathe air. Most reptiles live on land, even though some swim a lot. To live on land, an animal must have adaptations that keep water in its cells. The skin of reptiles is thick and helps keep water inside their bodies. Reptiles also have organs called kidneys that conserve water. Most young reptiles develop inside tough-shelled eggs. The eggshell helps keep water inside the egg. Birds. If you have ever watched birds at a feeder, you know how fascinating they are. A bird is an endothermic vertebrate that lays eggs and has feathers in a 4-chambered heart. Birds are adapted for flight. They have wings and lightweight, nearly hollow bones. Shown in Figure 4, birds are the only modern animals with feathers. Mammals. There are 3 main groups of mammals. Mammals are endothermic vertebrates that have skin covered with fur or hair and a 4-chambered heart. The young are fed with milk produced by organs called mammary glands in the mother's body. The mammal group differs in how their young develop. Monotremes lay eggs. Marsupials are born at an early age of development, and they usually continue to develop in a pouch on the mother's body. A placental mammal develops inside its mother's body until the body systems can function independently. Materials are exchanged between the mother and the embryo through an organ called the placenta.